Yo, what's up? What's up? So I just got done doing a few dance moves, giving God praise and glory. But on my way to the house, the Lord spoke to me just now and told me to put this on Facebook. And he said, well, put on Facebook and YouTube, whatever platform this message will fit. And he said, Eric, I have you going a different route because so many is putting a claim on it. What is he saying? What do he mean by they putting a claim on it? So many confessing that they know him, or they with him, or they are part of that region or religions or whatever you want to call it, and he's saying that they're not. And it's an issue. And he's saying that I can no longer go the way I've been going because it's not working. We have to make change because people are not wrapped up like they say they are. They're claiming something they don't have no receipts for. They're saying that they purchased something but there was no receipt. They're saying this happened, that happened, but they have no proof of claim because it should be in the walk, and it's not in the walk. It should be in the talk. It's not in the talk. It should be in the actions. It's not the way you dress. Say you sanctified. Are you connected? Are you have a relationship with God? It's your action. It's what's operating inside of you. What's operating inside of you will prove itself outwards. You will know how a person talk. You know how a person conduct themselves. Now, just because a person is dancing to some blues, that don't say that a person is not connected to God. That is false. But listen to how a person react. They move, they talk, they walk. When you have a child, when a man and a woman come together and they have a child, that child gonna have that daddy personality. That child gonna have that daddy walk or talk or something. If it don't have what the daddy have, it gonna have what the mama have. So you gonna know that that's your child, because your child gonna be doing certain things that you used to do, or certain things that you do. They're gonna pick up some similar habits. That's how it operates. It's a spiritual thing. You say the name, a child got a personality because the spirits that's in you, some of them have transferred to the child, and the spirit that's in the woman has transferred to the child. So I just want to say, man, listen. God is trying to reach people, and people are making claims. He's been showing me through dreams and visions that they're making claims. Remember, his word said, they honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. People saying, oh, we cast out demons. We healed the sick. We did all this. Said, apart from me, I never knew you. Who is you? To this day, some Christians don't even understand what he's saying. He's saying works of iniquity. Remember, Jesus said, these are not my works, but these are my Father's works. So what works is God talking about that's iniquity? Your works. Your works. So you have to make sure God is in it and put him first, and make sure you really allowing him to direct you, because if it's your flesh and your flesh is wrapped up in it, you're in a mess. You can say whatever you want to say about Eric, because you don't know what God is telling me to do. You hear me? That's just like Elijah. Now Google this. God told Elijah to go eat poop, human poop. Okay, he told him to make I forgot what type of cake it is or whatever, but Elijah had an issue with that. So God told him to take the cow poop and make a cake out of that and eat it. But everybody say they know God, but you don't know that he told Elijah to do that. Google it. You hear me? Just like he said, he hardened the Pharaoh's heart. God will have you do some strange things, especially if you're called to be a prophet. Okay? You called to be a prophet, he have you do some strange things. Because it's not about you, it's about him. So I just want to share this with you, man, because so many, they put a claim on it. That's what he said. They put a claim on it, but the claim is not genuine. It's not genuine. It's not genuine. It's not genuine at all. And it doesn't matter because he already knows your heart. You could play, you could dress, you could walk like it. But God said he already know your heart. And you can't hide that. So again, I don't say I'm perfect, but I examine myself daily. And he said, examine yourself daily and make sure you're not wrapped in your flesh. And make sure when you examine yourself that you're repenting. Because that's how you get yourself situated. You look at your faults and you say, you know what, Dad, I messed up. Ain't nobody perfect. We're going to mess up. But God wants you to get it together. Your daddy wants you to get it together. So I'm just being obedient. He say people need to stop putting a claim on it if they're not really about that life. Like them thugs say, they about that life. He say, if you claiming that you wrapped up in me, I'm putting you in position or whatever, he say, be about that life. Be about that life. It ain't about dressing up in church clothes and knowing the Bible from A to Z. It's bigger than that, baby. This is a spiritual walk. And if you don't have no spiritual connection, anybody can, read a book and break it down. It's trouble in paradise. So don't get mad at me because I'm sharing with you. That's, a prophet, when God sent a prophet out. Oh, yeah, he told me something about that, too. He said he's raising up prophets for end time prophets, because he want to get his people prepared for what's coming. He want to get the people prepared. Not the money, not the house. I mean, yeah, he want us to have these things, but he want us to be ready for what's coming after that. Because when you get it, you ain't going to have that stuff long. People gonna come over here and it's just gonna be a mess. Okay? So I want to get the people ready. So he's raising up end time prophets. So he can get the people prepared, get his people prepared in their flesh, so his spirit can be right, because tomorrow ain't promised. So he's raising up prophets, end time prophets, because he want to make sure his people is ready. So ain't no excuses when you leave that body. Jesus cracked the star open, whichever one happened first. Ain't no excuses you didn't know. Because he sent the messenger. So it's up to you if you chose not to receive the message. He ain't want to hear no excuses. Because you looking at a person without, he don't got no certificate, or he don't got no church, or he this, or he that. No. He gonna say, then I send my prophet. Oh, I didn't know he was a prophet, but he told you he was a prophet, but you didn't receive him. Remember, Jesus wasn't received in his own country. Own family were having issues. So I'm just saying, this thing is deep. So, when we look at how the prophets was out, that's the type of prophecies called them in the Old Testaments. They were prophesying about end time. They were prophesying about things. They were prophesying about how people need to get their soul right and they clean their house right. They were prophesying how God felt. They were prophesying about these things. That is a prophet of office. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my time. Y'all be blessed.